Welcome back to week 3 of THEA's Embodied Ascension Tool Kit free online classes. Week 3, we're here to explore learning how to unfreeze and flow when overwhelmed. I don't know, it seems to be a hand-raising month if you've been watching my prior videos. Anyone feeling any of that? Well, we're going to talk about unfreezing from the frozen, overwhelmed self into flow. Thoughts like, there's too much on my plate. I can't get all of this done in one day. I don't feel like doing that, but it's got to get done. Who's going to handle all this stuff? Freezing, because you're overwhelmed and overloaded, not only with activity and tasks and responsibilities, you're also overloaded because of the massive transformation going on worldwide. Especially those of you who are sensitives. This month's topic is navigating the fear, and there is a lot of fear purging through the collective at this time. So, a lot of the times when you're feeling overwhelmed, you're anxious, you're worried, your heart is palpitating, your palms are sweaty, you just feel jittery. That is a lot of energy trying to move through you that's getting stuck and freezing and not freezing. You know, it's not flowing smoothly. That energy coming through you repeatedly ends up creating either breakthrough or freeze, because you get so overwhelmed you just can't even deal with anything anymore. So you're like, and everything locks up. And you lock up mentally, emotionally, physically, and in terms of being mobile and activity and work tasks. So we're very interested in melting the freeze and moving with the flow. Because when we move with the flow, first of all, we're solving the problem of having a freeze and feeling overwhelmed by allowing our divine intelligence to open and flow through us, through our breath, through movement, through dance, through meditation, through spacious attitude. We're inviting flow to engage the synaptic firing in our brains, creating new neural pathways for neuroplasticity. We're inviting our nervous systems to move like we're swimming in water so we don't stagnate, get stiff, and freeze in the massive amounts of energy and information our bodies are processing. We're part of the collective. We're not going to get out of this without all of this arising through our forms. We're here as part of the midwife team. And so let's practice flowing through the frozen places. Begin by feeling your feet on the earth, standing upright, not tense, just be present. And notice, scan your body on the inside. Notice where you feel frozen energy. You've just frozen in certain areas for different reasons. Just tune in and notice where you feel frozen in place. And I'm to give you an example, a story from my life. When I have a lot of different technical business meetings right on top of each other, and they're all business development, and they're all giving me different assignments at the same time, I freeze. Like, I just overload. I can't even think straight. I just have to take a break from all of it and then ask for help. So that's an example of how a person might freeze. That's how I freeze up mentally from energetic overload. So find the frozen places and begin to just slowly move your body from the frozen place wherever you feel it. Just find it in your body and let movement start to happen through your body from that place as it opens and starts to flow. Feel the energy starting to open and flow as you slowly move with it and let it unfreeze. This is a supernatural, really easy way to unfreeze and flow when overwhelmed. And just let the movement coming from that frozen place now move out into your limbs, your shoulders, your back, your hands. Just see how your body wants to move from being unfrozen and all of that creative energy now moving in flow. Just see how your body wants to move and breathe with it. Feel the flow. And your flow might grow bigger and you might have more movements, or you might start to come inside and center and be still, whatever way your flow moves. Just stay with your flow as I continue to talk with you just for another minute or two. Stay with your flow, have your attention on the sensation of the flow in your body. We get overwhelmed, as noted earlier, because our circuitry is getting overloaded mentally, our nervous system is getting overloaded vibrationally, our emotions are getting overloaded by the empathic sensitivity taking on everyone's emotional intensity. And time intensity. Time is shifting, and you're quite aware of this, I'm sure. We're living by events. We're living by living moments. We're not really operating in third-dimensional man-made space and time anymore. It's time for intention. So, we're wrapping up with reminding you to follow your breath and then follow movement from where the frozen place is. Let it move your body, your torso, your limbs and arms, and then let that flow grow. And this melts the overwhelm and helps you digest and integrate all of the energy coming through you, at you, and out from you as we navigate these turbulent birthing quakes that we're going through. We're doing it together, and maybe there's comfort in knowing that. So I wish you blessings on continuing to work with unfreezing and flowing when overwhelmed. And I wanted to invite you to come to the live Q&A session on Thursday at 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. That is always shown in THEA Guides for Embodied Ascension private Facebook group. We're also broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. However, the Q&As, the live Q&As are currently on Facebook in that group only. And Thea wants me to start getting courageous and asking for support. So we are now available to do circles called gatherings, THEA gatherings, where you bring a handful of friends together who really have questions and want to learn from myself and Thea. And we do it virtually, 6 to 10 people. If you're in Colorado and interested, I am doing distances where I can drive. We hold it outdoors, COVID safe. So let me know. And thank you for your support, and thank you for learning along with Thea and I assure you, I'm learning right alongside you. Every step with every video, none of this is foreknowledge for me. So thanks for tuning in. And as Thea likes to say, thank you for your brilliance. And I will see you at the next Sunday evening, the 23rd's video. See you then, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.